Hi everybody, how are you? How are you? Oh, this stupid lady behind me looking at me like I'm an idiot. Anyhow, I just left the Winn-Dixie. I got chicken wings for $1.99 a pound. I love chicken wings. Well, if she would have paid attention to what she was doing instead of carrying her fucking dog. Ooh, I hate people like that. They do wrong and then they look at you like you're the idiot. Anyhow, now I'm headed to Publix because hubby wants chicken breast and JoJo potatoes for lunch. And they had them here, but they didn't look like they were just recently made, so I didn't get them here. So anyhow, update. Well, let me put on my seatbelt. I was getting a little disgusted with the whole heart thing, and so I told hubby, it was Monday I think, I said, listen, I'm tired of being stuck in this house and not doing things. I said, I'm gonna go out and just weed eat by the front walk. And he's like, oh babe, and I'm like, no, I'm gonna do this. I need to get outside, I need some air. I said, so I'll do the front walk. Well, I ended up doing front, back, side, all of it, you know. Because, you know, I'm not putting things on hold waiting on them. However, that must have been the turning point because I get in, I get cleaned up, I get ready to sit down, and my phone rings, and it's my surgeon's office. Rebecca, yes. It's blah, 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 blah from Dr. blah, 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 you know. And I said, how are you? And she says, listen, I got your approval. I said, I knew you would if the right paperwork was sent in. I said, because my insurance is fabulous. They don't turn anything down, especially something like this they wouldn't turn down. And she says, well, I called TGH and tried to get you back on the schedule for the 15th. She says, I can't. She says, it's all booked up, blah, blah, blah. So I said, okay, a week or two out's fine. I said, when do I go? And she says, well, I can get you in on the 24th. I said, that's fine. And she says, however, it's not at TGH. And I said, really? Are you kidding me? And she said, no, it's at the other hospital, Oak Hill. I mean, Oak Hill's okay. It's my doctor, so I shouldn't care. Oak Hill is okay, but it's just not my favorite place to be. They almost killed my husband one time when he had to be taken into the emergency room. They literally about drowned him by having so many IV solutions running in him at one time. Anyhow, that's old history, but you know, I just don't trust somebody like that. Anyhow, and I said, that's fine. I said, please tell me I'm not going to have to go through all this pre-op testing again. I said, can they not just get it from TGH? Oh no. So yesterday I get an email or a text message, I don't remember which one it was. Download the app, blah, blah, blah. So I download the app for this hospital and go in, and I see there's my heart thing is for the 24th. And then I see something for the 22nd. Doesn't say what it is. Neither one of them give me a time or anything, you know. So in conclusion, I'm guessing that the 22nd is going to be pre-op some shit, you know. I just had it all done. Blood work, chest x-ray, all of that. I just had that all done. And she says, well, you know, they like it to be within 30 days. And I said, well, it probably will be. I said, but that's not my fault. I said, it was between you and Evacor, the third party, that couldn't get the paperwork straight. I said, so now I've got to go another 9 days hoping that something doesn't go upside down on me and go back for more testing. I'll be so happy when this is over with. I will. So, you know, I just do what I do. I went out and took care of the area out by the pool, and tonight I want to go into the RV and do some stuff. And actually, when I get home, I'm going to do a little bit more weed eating because hubby cut the grass, but he didn't weed eat around the RV. So I'm going to get that done. You know, what are you going to do? But anyhow, it's rescheduled now for the 24th. I don't know. I don't get it. I just read something the other day where a woman in her 50s had one blockage at 80%. And she fell over from a freaking heart attack with one blockage. I got two, plus a third one at 70. And they just keep pushing it off and pushing it off. I guess because everything else about me is so healthy. You know, because I really am. Other than that incident, I'm coming back extremely anemic in my blood work right now, and I'm sure that's probably why I sleep a lot too, because I slept all day yesterday, was up for a few hours in the evening, went back to sleep last night, and slept till this morning. And I don't ever do that. I have never done that ever in my whole life. Well, unless I did it when I was a child and I don't remember, but I mean my adult life, I don't ever remember. So anyhow, I'm going to get through this crap, and hopefully they won't change anything, and we'll get it taken care of, because I'm just really, really the hell over it all. I just, you know. So anyhow, I am here at Publix. I'm going to go in and get hubby his lunch. I might go back out after bed. I need some special type of ribbon. And Walmart, when I went online, they said they had that exact one. Well, I went, they don't have anything near it. It's a leather with studs on it that I need, because I'm redoing some chest pieces. So I'll probably go home, get all unloaded, and head over to Michael's or something, and get that done, because then that's what I'll do this afternoon for my useless things that I do, you know. So, all right, I'm going to get off of here. I'm going to go in Publix. I want to get back home. And people are just foolish. I don't know what's up with people anymore. Being out in the public is not for me anymore. So anyhow, y'all, I'm good. I'm okay. I'm just chilling out, waiting for this shit to get fixed. Trying not to push, you know, but that's real hard for me. And I've been working out in the garage, getting all that cleaned up, getting that all reorganized. We've been sitting out there in the evenings watching TV now that I got that cleaned up. And yeah, all the babies are doing good. The little one, Willow, she's doing real good. So yeah, the cats are doing great. You would never know, except for feeding time, that we have all those cats, because they are just well-behaved little creatures. So, all right, I'm going to hop off here, go get hubby his lunch, y'all. I'll be back later. Thanks for stopping, push my buttons, and I'll be back.